brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Yes, I'm back. I should have been back yesterday already, but oh boy, do I have a story to tell you. So, as you can see, I'm back home. Some of you might have known that I was in Berlin, and that is where the Berlin story starts. So, let me tell you the tale about the Bloomborough freaking disaster. So, yeah, I recorded this video already while I was in Berlin. Have everything prepared. I will try to add. But that's the first part. But we're getting to that. So I had to re-record this video, do it in, once more, and tell you the story all over again. So I arrived in Berlin 2 days ago, like the day of the early access event, the streamer event. I arrived around 4 p.m. at the hotel, more or less. Then I brought a laptop, I brought my microphone, my other camera, all the things that I have, and I start downloading the server, the VIP server that we are able to use. So I was downloading it, the Arena app for the event. So I downloaded that and I realized this is slow as freaking heck. 500 megabyte. So half a gig was downloaded in 10 minutes. That meant 1 gigabyte is 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's going to be slow. And it was a total of 9.3 or something, 9.3 gigabytes. So I counted and I was like, okay, this is going to take more or less 3 hours. 3 hours to download. So I will be done around 8 p.m., which means that while I'm in a hotel, I cannot do all the long videos. So I will be able to at least do something from 8 to 10. So at least 1 or 2 videos will be recorded during that time. So yeah, why not take a stroll, let the computer do the downloading, all of that. I forgot my sunglasses, so I had to get myself even a new pair of sunglasses. And I was like, I'm not recording without sunglasses. That's this needs to happen. This right here, this needs to happen. So I was like, let's record like this. Easy peasy lemon freaking squeezy. I left, and after 1.5 hours, I was like, oh shoot, I removed the card, they're in hotels, you put in the card so that the light turns on and everything. Maybe that is messing with my electricity. And that would suck, if it was messing with the electricity. So I was like, let's go back. It should be half done with the download. Why not, Then from there on out, I would just continue and download and maybe look at some more cards or whatever, theorycraft a little bit even more. So I returned. Computer was still on, so electricity didn't die, but internet turned off and it didn't turn back on. So while I was gone, in the 1.5 freaking hours that I was gone, a total of 200 megabytes have been downloaded. So I was at 700 megabytes after 1.5 hours, even more. I was gone for a total of 2 hours. So when I was back, it was already 7 p.m. I was like, nah, man, why did this happen? So I turned internet back on. And the good thing is that if you downloaded Arena before, you know that it will stop, but it will remember all the stuff it already downloaded. So it will not be like, okay, you have to restart the download completely. Like all the 9 gigabyte, you have to redo all that. It wasn't like that, so I already downloaded 700 megabytes. So I restarted download. I was sitting there, and after 15 minutes, I look on a PC and I see it's not downloading again. What's happening? And I check, and the internet in the hotel only gives you 800 megabyte a time. So every 800 megabyte, I had to restart internet. That meant I could not leave. I had to sit there and do this. And internet wasn't super fast. It sometimes was even slower. And I was sitting there. I had to leave to eat something also because, I was super hungry. So I had to take a break for an hour more or less. And yeah, when I came back, I had to do it all over again. And I was done downloading the Arena client at freaking 1:30 a.m. in the morning. And that is also when I went to bed. So no recording in the evening. No theory crafting, already having the cards and all of that. So I was like, yeah, okay. Well, the plan now is I have to leave at like 2:30 p.m. the next day. So the plan is I will be waking up at 7:30 in the morning, have a quick breakfast, start recording at 8, and do as much as I can in 6 hours. And yeah, I got some videos in. It was like 4 or 5, I don't remember. They're all amazing. Like, it was super fun. The set is absolutely gorgeous. I was like a critic of it. I wasn't certain at the beginning if I like it, but I absolutely loved it. And yeah, my Stream Deck didn't work. That is something I figured out also in the morning then. So I did not have the buttons, so I had to do everything with the mouse manually with only one screen, which was crazy hard to do. So yeah, no grimacing. only normal Malone. No evil Malone was in the hotel. I was at a one-person room, so no vacancy for them. And yeah, that was it. I started recording. I got 4 decks in that were a little bit shorter than the usual videos. So if the next few videos will be a little bit shorter, that is the reasoning why. So yeah, that was my chaos story. It was absolutely atrocious. I didn't have the right lighting, I didn't have the right sound, so if there might be some sound issues, which we realized later, in the beginning it was all good, but the whole video I already recorded had terrible sound, unusable sound. Not listening, Sturdy. I will know now. I will know now. Shout out to Sturdy. So all of these things came together to, for me, make the worst early access that I ever had, apart from MH3, but MH3 was just a garbage set to play and construct it, so yeah, that was the reason why. But you know, the early access, I wanted to play a lot, and I wasn't allowed to. I had a total of 5.5 hours where I was able to do it. In the last half hour, I still had to do all the deck tags and all of that. So yeah, that is why I'm only tomorrow will be releasing my first Bloomborough video. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt me. I will be leaving for holidays also in 2 days. So I will be leaving exactly the day when the Bloomborough releases on Arena. So I will be bringing all of my stuff, the most stuff that I can, to France and record some videos there, hopefully. If it doesn't work, I will have to find a solution because it has to work. So no chance you will get videos. But that means that I will be working for 1 day, have 3 days free, work for 1 day, have 3 days free, and so on. And I will be back in like 20 days from now. 20 days from now, I will be back. I will also be going to Command Fest Frankfurt. So yeah, you will see me there. If you are there, come say hi. I would appreciate very freaking much. But I make it the best of the situation, you know? I'm not letting myself get, like, drawn down by it, you know? I don't want to be like, oh no, this is the worst thing that ever happened. Things like that will always happen. Things like that will always happen. There's no chance that you will always like have like perfect free, you know, free reign and do whatever you want. This is the first time this happened during a new set. That sucks because it's also rotation, so people are extra excited for it. But hey, tomorrow my first gameplay video, and then from then on out, every day until, you know, whenever. So don't you worry about that. I just want to share this quick story with you. So yeah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And that is all I have to say. So thank you all so very much. Subscribe, leave a like, maybe share the video with a friend so everybody knows what's going on. And remember, my friends, that if you're waking up tomorrow morning and say beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.